systemic racism is a part of everything that happens in this nation. But beyond that, I think that they're
gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost.
Oprah is still in danger of being cut down. Taraji may have lost to her, but she still can't get Dave Chappelle. The comedian, who gained notoriety by exposing the harsh realities of Hollywood, is now making fun of Oprah. Oprah is currently facing a lot of criticism in light of her recent issues with Taraji P. Henson. Let's look into it more. Although it appears that the storm has passed for the time being, Dave wants everyone to be aware of Oprah's actual character. He claims that Oprah continues to be envious of black actors in the industry, which is why she does nothing to support them. And supporters believe Dave might be correct after all. What exactly did Dave say? And is Oprah really as horrible as everyone claims? The comedian Dave Chappelle has made a reputation for himself by exposing the dark side of Hollywood, and he's currently making fun of Oprah. Oprah found herself in a difficult situation, especially in light of her recent issues with Taraji P. Henson. Although it appears that the storm has passed for the time being, Dave wants everyone to be aware of Oprah's actual character. Oprah has been hailed for years as a black industry star. She was seen by many as having great effects on the black community. But over time, if you examine more closely, you'll see that's not the case. Toni Braxton and Monique are just two examples of the black musicians Oprah has screwed over. You may recall what she did to Monique when she rejected her, and how she made Toni feel ashamed on her show when she declared bankruptcy. Oprah allegedly played switcheroo on Toni. Oprah had different plans for the interview than it was intended to be her opportunity to set the record straight. She made sure Toni felt degraded by interrogating her in an appropriate manner about her opulent lifestyle. She produced an explicit magazine cover that Toni had created, which was unrelated to the conversation incidentally. Naturally, after the interview, Toni didn't keep silent. Instead, she chastised Oprah for degrading her and gave her a rather strong warning. And guess what? Back in 2020, Monique gave her full backing. Monique shared a video of the interview on her Instagram, stating that black women have been marginalized and should not be taken seriously by Oprah. In the unlikely event that you forget or never truly adore us, see for yourself with our sister, Toni B. Regretfully, Oprah has a far greater list of victims than Toni and Monique. Many people are unaware of what Oprah did to Chris Absurd Bridges. The rapper received an invitation to the Oprah Winfrey Show in the past. Together with other cast members, he was there after the release of his movie crashed, but Oprah also pulled a switcheroo on him. She absurdly defends his use of the N-word. Ludacris, a rapper now, was not pleased with the circumstances. In a later interview with GQ magazine, he revealed the details, stating that she had removed several of my remarks while retaining her own because it was her program. Oprah purposefully did this since she doesn't often welcome rappers to her show and she strongly disapproves of the use of the N-word. The rapper also disclosed that following the filming of the interview, Oprah drew him into a private meeting. The rapper expressed that he didn't sense Oprah's regret for her actions, but rather that by featuring rappers on her show, she felt as though she was empowering them. He likened it to being invited to someone's home when they don't really want you there. Over the years, Oprah has done something incredibly wrong by putting ridiculous things on the spot. Fans have criticized the American broadcaster for her hypocrisy over the years. In case you guys forgot, Oprah was close to Harvey Weinstein prior to his legal issues, yet she never had him testify or featured him in an expose. Rather, when Michael Jackson passed away and infuriated his family, she decided to investigate his past. Yes, you heard correctly. Oprah's actions upset the Jackson family, who felt as though she had a personal vendetta against the black community. Fans have taken notice of the way she handles African American performers while allowing her white buddies to disappear without consequence. Unfortunately, Dave is well aware of Oprah's unscrupulous business practices from 2006. Dave caused a lot of controversy when he abruptly cancelled everything and boarded a plane for South Africa. But after returning, he had an interview with Oprah in which he opened up quite a bit about his difficulties and disclosed that he had declined a $50 million contract from Comedy Central. He didn't want to follow in his friend's footsteps because he had witnessed what happens to them when they sign these large contracts. Furthermore, the comedian disclosed that those in his immediate vicinity were pressuring him to take antipsychotics despite his desire for greater creative freedom in such situations. Hope that soon enough someone will stop Oprah's Monopoly game. The fans will support Monique, Tony and Taraji wholeheartedly until then. Fights with Oprah are uncommon, at least not in public. Because of this, it was startling to hear Taraji P. Henson discuss the mistreatment she experienced while working as an executive producer on Oprah's movie, The Color Purple. Henson's remarks spurred early rumors of a conflict between the two actresses and a vital discussion of how black women in Hollywood are routinely treated with disdain and compensated inadequately. Despite Oprah's assertion that the two women don't have a negative relationship, there is undoubtedly some sort of issue. Henson had a more in-depth interview with the New York Times following the viral success of her remarks. She discussed racism in Hollywood, pay disparity, and unjust working conditions on Empire and The Color Purple sets. Henson claimed that she had not received a compensation increase since the action movie Proud Mary in 2018, and that this had nearly caused her to leave The Color Purple. The actress related how the actors were required to drive themselves to the Atlanta set while being given rental cars. Oprah denied claims that she and Henson were at odds with one another while walking the red carpet at the Golden Globes. The former talk show presenter further asserted that she intervened promptly on stage when problems arose. Speaking to her friend, Gayle King, on a separate area of the red carpet, Oprah reiterated that she ensured that every issue that arose on set was resolved. Fantasia Barrino and Danielle Brooks were also present. That essentially hinges on what transpires following the January 23rd announcement of the Oscar nominees. Imagine that Oprah will always have to defend her production choices if The Color Purple receives a ton of award nominations. This presumably goes away if they sneak off with just one nomination for Danielle Brooks as supporting actress. That is, unless another black woman has the courage to speak up against the establishment after she has unavoidably been treated disrespectfully. Rumors of friction have surfaced outside the realm of viral TikToks deciphering body language. Part of the reason for this is because Henson has been incredibly vocal about the difficulty she has experienced as a black woman in Hollywood, talking about wage inequality and poor working conditions on set while on the film's press tour. Henson criticized The Color Purple's production for asking its stars to drive themselves to the set in an interview with the New York Times. That's all for today. If you liked this video, please give us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to receive notifications. Also, express your thoughts in the comment section below. Until the next video, bye!